Seemed to me there's no escape from Ibiza. I mean, once you sort of show some interest and you come here, you're now like a prisoner of Ibiza.
So true. Yeah, we totally understand.
It's like the siren song was sounded and caught. What I love about festivals is like today and last night, being around people who make films, you know, whether it be actors, writers, directors, and that's what I love about it. I mean, the films I can watch in my own time. I don't have to be there. So I enjoy the meeting of people, because when you're actually a film director, it's surprisingly hermit-like. And I meet more people at festivals than I do when I'm working. I think it's also good when, you know, the local people can meet the actual people who make films. So they're not like some distant god who creates a world and sends it down for us. Was it 13 or, depends, 13 or 15 million minutes of standing ovation means something, I guess. I don't know. I found it quite boring to sit there for that long with that many people. So it obviously was very good. So and that's nice, because that was the first time we showed it to a very large audience, and it's great. And I get the response was, well, I mean, I mean, I don't really need the response, because I know it's a really good film. That's the important thing. So that's, yeah, it's nice though when a couple thousand people agree with me. And it's like the press has lost its ability to be joking. I'm joking all the time. Yeah. And even the things I'm serious about, I will joke about. But it's a dangerous time. You say something, and there's no sense of satire or irony. It's reported flat. I say John Cleese is an old fart who's completely useless, has lost his talent, and blah, blah, bblah. And people take it seriously. That's all. John's not. He's a sexy, really talented guy. I love him personally, but not in the homosexual way. You know, very. El hombre quemado, Don Quixote. Yeah, that's what we're doing next. We've been rewriting the script, and the plan is to be shooting it next springtime. That's all.
Cast it yet?
There are things going on, but they're not solid yet.
Yeah, okay.
What is British cinema? I don't really know what it is. I mean, something like Parnassus is a UK-Canadian co-production, so is that British cinema? I don't know. Yeah. It's made by me, who is now 100% British. I'm no longer American. I have a British passport. Totally, I gave up my American citizenship. I am British.
I didn't know that.
I know. So does that constitute a British film? Yeah. I don't know. It's, you know, I don't know. We you know, half the money in the film is from Britain. It's British in that sense. It's a very odd thing, this obsession with British films and what they are or aren't. Because, you know, you've got a lot of British. Okay, let's say Ridley Scott, a British director. He makes American films. Are those British films?
I know, yeah. And then the eternal Kubrick question.
Yeah.
David Lynch.
So what do you do? I mean, it's a hard thing to define. Shane Meadows, British films.
Yeah.
We can all agree on that one.
Yeah.
That's it.
Do you like that sort of genre? It's been very popular.
I think he's very good. No, I think he's good, because I think he's a good director and he's smart. And, yeah, that's good. Britain is a third world country. Get used to it. It's no longer the great empire. It's America's poodle, and it's desperately trying to hold on to some kind of identification of itself. In less than 100 years, the world's greatest empire is no longer. And so, as all empires, they pass. And England spends too much time trying to maintain the special relationship with America. And it's embarrassing. I mean, Tony Blair probably brought Britain to its lowest point in the Iraqi wars with George W. And it was shocking. And
that was the year I left.
It's sad. It's very sad. It's just very sad. And why England doesn't align itself with Europe, I don't know. but it shares the language with America, and America's the superpower, so it still sucks up to America. Now, politically, that may be the right thing. In the long term, it may not be the right thing. I gave him room to reinvent himself.
Yeah.
That's all I did. Brad did the work.
And he's never looked back.
No. Brad fought for that part. I liked him. I met him. I thought, you're a really good guy. You're a decent guy. You're a genuine guy. You're so desperate to prove something about yourself that nobody was letting you show. And I said, let's go with it. When we started shooting, I was immediately thinking I made a big mistake because I've put Brad in a position that something he's never achieved before. But he worked so hard at this thing. He went to psychiatric hospitals. He worked, and he came in and he was on fire, and he was brilliant.
He was.
Fantastic. A festival like this brings attention to Ibiza. If the politicians would appreciate that, they would give more money. But I'm beginning to worry because, the festival. When was the last time Cuba Gooding Jr. was here? He's never been here. When was I here? Never been here. Bill Forsyth, never been here. It goes on. So you're actually bringing to this island a lot of very, I hate to use the word important, but people who are successful and have influence. Yeah, popular influence. And they've been brought here. So we're talking about an island that many people have never heard of. Now, if the local politicians would start behaving more intelligent, they might put some more money in to encourage this. Years ago, when I made 12 Monkeys, the mayor of Philadelphia was very film savvy, and he gave us money to come to Philadelphia because he knew us making a film with Brad Pitt and Bruce Willis would draw attention to Philadelphia, and people would come to Philadelphia, and the city would benefit. Wake up, Ibiza.